Target. Expect more, pay less. A motto that has set the tone for Target's customers' shopping experience, and one that will lead the way into what is next. What are we trying to achieve? Advertising is quickly moving away from a one-way interaction and is becoming a two-way conversation between the brand and the customer. With this in mind, our main goal is going to be to try and create a community for the shopping experience and show our customers that they matter to our brand. What we are suggesting are Target shopping events, which are events for different seasons and seasonal events, where customers can come into the store and with the help of a personal shopper, learn about products that follow the event's themes. There are plenty of event themes. Some ideas include Mother's and Father's Day, wedding season, Valentine's Day for his and hers, gluten-free grocery shopping, baby products, home decorating, season's bust, and it definitely doesn't stop there. From these types of events, we're trying to communicate that Target cares about our customers, and we want to make sure that they are finding the best products out there. We're also trying to create a community around common interests. For example, if you're a new parent and you come into the new parent Target event, you'll meet many other new parents who you can stay in contact with to figure out what products work best for them and their families. What can we expect from these events? Customers will either come into the store knowing about the event, or they will stumble upon it by accident while doing their shopping. There will be an event every 2 hours on the hour, so that customers are able to choose a time that fits best in their schedule. The events will start out with the personal shopper giving a presentation on the featured products and brands. During this time, attendees of the event will be allowed to sample and try the products, if applicable. The presentation will then end with a question and answer period, where customers can ask the personal shopper any of their questions regarding the products and brands that were just presented, or on any other questions pertaining to the event theme. Once the presentation is over, the customers will be able to shop around that area for different products with the help of a personal shopper. The products and brands that were featured in the presentation will be displayed around the event area, so that customers are easily able to purchase the items they just learned about. What's great about these events is that there is plenty of room to expand the events and add on to the basic model, depending on what works and what doesn't, and depending on the various Target locations. Some of these potential add-ons include customers being able to purchase all of the items that are shown during the presentation for promotional price. Customers who attend the event will be able to get a goodie bag with samples and other goodies from the event. Everyone likes free stuff, and this is a great way to make sure that the customers get to interact with the products and the brands on their own time. This will get customers trying out the products at home. It's more than just a sample given at the supermarket, but an experience that they can make their own. How are these events going to benefit the Target brand? From the customer's perspective. These events will show customers that Target wants to make sure they are getting the best products and using the best brands. These events will be a way to show customers that Target cares about their shopping experience. These events will show customers all of the different brands and products that Target carries that they may not have known before. It gets people trying new things that they may not have been comfortable trying before because they didn't know anything about it. They will show customers that Target wants to be directly involved in their shopping experience and wants to help them as much as possible. Just like you would ask your mom what kind of products to use because you trust her. Why don't you ask somebody who shops for a living? Somebody that you can trust. It's proven that people take word-of-mouth advice more than any other kind of advice. So by bringing people into the stores to tell them directly what we think, they are going to be more willing to listen. These events will create a basis for a community for the shoppers who come to the events in real life, making it easier for an internet community to be put into place. People often don't join online communities out of fear of who is on the other side of the monitors. Consumers are often uneasy about getting advice from complete strangers. By first encouraging an in-person meetup and community, and then expanding into an online community, more people are going to be on board because they already know the people that they are going to be communicating with. How are these events going to benefit the Target brand from the brand's perspective? These events foster brand loyalty because they are in a way forcing their customers to keep coming back to Target to be part of the events. It allows the possibility to start charging companies to have their products and brands featured during these events, which will create more revenue for the company. These events will foster face-to-face advertising, which will be more successful than in-personal advertising through different platforms. And finally, it allows the company to tell the customers about products that were previously not doing as well. If there's a product class that customers seem to be forgetting or don't associate Target with, an event is a great way to get customers to change their point of view. Advertising schedule and types of advertising. 2 months before the actual event launch, Target Corporate should get the word out through their bigger channels, such as TV ads, social media, and in-stores. All of the events following this initial event will be advertised by the local Target stores and through social media, as well as through in-store advertising. This enables the brand to scale back down their cost of advertising and helps for specific Target locations to target their geographic audience. All of the ads put out about the event should focus on being native ads. A native ad is an ad that creates a seamless experience for the customer that is scrolling through social media between an advertisement and a post that they voluntarily choose to look at, put out by someone that they follow. To quote Fall of the Banner ad, a monster that swallowed the web, is that native ads look like an ordinary post on apps and social networks. Both technologically and aesthetically, they do not set apart from the content with which they appear. Native ads sound great and all, but here's some factual research put out by IPG and ShareThrough that help to understand the scope of what native ads can do for a brand. Consumers look at native ads 52% more frequently than banner ads. 25% more consumers were measured to look at in-feed native ad placements rather than standard banners. Now that we can support our claims about native ads, let's take a look at a few examples of native ads that could be put into effect for the social media campaign for these events. Keep in mind that these are extremely preliminary and very rough sketches of potential ads. The benefit of these ads are that consumers won't realize that they are being advertised to, so they're going to be more willing to read what the post says and interact with it. Native ads make the customer feel like somebody they know is inviting them to this kind of event. This will help customers feel more comfortable at the events and feel like they have a voice. If the ad fits seamlessly on a customer's timeline, then the ad is correctly being marketed to that person, since it's similar to other events and posts that the customer is interested in. The final piece of this presentation is the key takeaway from the events that I am suggesting. The key takeaway is that we want our customers to understand that we care about them, and we care about their shopping experiences, so we want to be directly a part of it. We also want our customers to get the best products and brands that are out there, and we want them to be able to have a voice in the Target shopping experience. Overall, we want to create an environment where customers feel at home. At Target,